Battier was able to do on the other. He is so explosive, so quick coming across there. Then he has ability to leap up against anybody, as we saw in the first half, and shoot over the top.
10th team foul will be double bonus the rest of the way.
Not with this lineup on the floor, particularly with Arenas not at 100%, but without Williams on the court, you might think about pressing Duke. But again, it's not a pressing team Arizona has out there.
Jefferson at the line, who's had such a big defensive run. Boozer back in for the Blue Devils, shutting down Frank Williams of Illinois in the regional final. Richardson of Michigan State Saturday. He was asked yesterday, the hardest player he's had to defend all year, and he said there's no question about that. Casey Jacobson, Stanford. By far the hardest.
You know why that is too, Jim? When you're a defender and you play against a guy that moves without the ball and gets the screens that Jacobson gets, who's also a great shooter, that is a difficult assignment.
He's on Nate James in this instance. And Dunleavy was bumped, no foul, and turnover. With under 8 minutes to play, it'll be Arizona ball when we come back. They must make up 11 on the Devils.
Is Mountain Dew in serious jeopardy? This generally harmless male will defend his domain with basic animal instinct. A fierce battle rages. Yet in the end, to the victor go the spoils.
Hey man, how you feeling?
Not bad.
Until next time, do the do.
Hi.
Hi.
You weren't about to eat that, were you?
No.
You can order room service, you know, get a hamburger, salad, omelet, whatever you need, you know.
Whatever, yeah, any of it.
Rock on, brother.
You get a room, we'll bring the food. Holiday Inn gives you more, and more is better.
There's a place where folks can get a lot of good food for not a lot of money. It's got to be Applebee's. Look at this, Applebee's Combo Barbecue. 2 barbecues on 1 plate. A one-of-a-kind smoked riblets sharing space with 2 mesquite grilled chicken breasts. Is this heaven or what? It's got to be Applebee's. Eating good, eating good, eating good in the neighborhood.
There's a new 270 horsepower beast on the road that's more powerful than Jeep Grand Cherokee or any SUV in its class. Introducing the powerful and luxurious Bravada by Oldsmobile. Now get a 5-year, 60,000-mile GM protection plan on the 2002 Bravada and every new Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile, backed by GM.
CBS Sports exclusive coverage of the NCAA Men's National Championship game is sponsored by Oldsmobile and by Microsoft.
And Bill, you really look at the game summary to this point. The 2 threes by Arizona, both knocked down by Jefferson. But the starting backcourt just can't hit from the outside. Arenas and Gardner.
Well, they really have not. Gardner has not had his, and give Arenas a little bit of benefit in the fact that he is not 100% healthy. But there is the introduction to Lauren Woods. We talked about names in the back of the uniform. I think that maybe what Lute Olson did was introduce his team back to number 3, because when he touches it, good things happen.
And you feel that's been there all second half.
It really has.
Onto it.
Good steal.
Jefferson almost came away with it. Battier on the blocks. Foul on the way.
Really tight calls down on the inside. You had Wright with his hands straight up in the air, but he didn't get the call.
A win tonight by Battier would tie him with Wayne Turner of Kentucky as the winningest basketball player ever in college. It would give him 132 career wins.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Although you'd have to almost say that the winningest player ever would be Greg Kubek. You know, he won 4 national championships.
He won 4. How do you come up with that one, Jim?
Kubek?
Yeah. Played in 4.
Played in 4. That's what they won 4, but he played for him. That's a big play. Thank you. Good catch, partner. They've only won 2. 91 and 92 in their last right here on this floor. But that's pretty big winning right there.
Absolutely. If you've got to talk about, you know, now that fellows play 4 years as opposed to 3 back in the days with Kareem and it probably has to be considered the greatest ever in this respect. He only got to play 3 years, and all he ever did is win 3 most valuable players in the Final Four and win 3 championships. You can't do any better than that, right?
Walton coming back in.
And again, they go to Woods, good things happen.
Hoping for a father-son national championship combo, Billy.
That's right.
Seldom seen.
We've had 3, or potentially 3. We've got 2.
And there he is, Walton with the rebound. Jefferson, huge shot. They got it.
Jefferson's elevating. The legs are getting that shot up in the air, and he has been the answer from the outside when the guards from Arizona have really not been able to do anything in that area.
Suddenly it's at 6.
Boy, good hustle by Gardner. Almost got the 5 count.
James drives in, and the senior gets it to go.
What a play, knowing that Jefferson, with his great leaping ability, was going to block that shot. James stayed in the air and used the left hand. This is a big, big play, and is Mike Krzyzewski getting points from the unknown tonight. Dunleavy and James coming up with huge baskets.
And Boozer. All 5 years. He, in that 97-98 season, played in 6 games and applied for a medical redshirt. That's why, as you noted earlier, part of 5 ACC title teams. But he said, Nate James, his whole career, said, "What do you want me to do, Coach? I'll do it."
Well, coming out of high school, he was primarily a scorer. Now he has become a defensive player, and obviously showed once again that he still has the talent to put down 2 and gets the extra for the 3.
Ball into the arms of Walton, gives it up Arenas.
Well, that's a good catch by Arenas. He could never have expected the ball was coming.
Walton, what a move!
Comes right back. Both teams getting good help off that bench. Good seal.
Boozer. Woods defending. It's Dunleavy coming out with it. No reset on the 35.
And Mike Krzyzewski wisely takes a timeout, realizing he's got 12 seconds, but his team probably was going to waste 3 getting the ball out to another pass.
Walton with a crucial basket. 7-point Duke lead.
This company invested millions developing a sure thing. Unfortunately, it was not such a sure thing. Over 3 very long nights, the software helped them to analyze sales and customer feedback to quickly re-engineer the sure thing. The software is not flustered by this sudden turn of events because the software does not fear change. Always nimble and ready to rumble. Enterprise software from Microsoft.
Back for the final 6:13 after the Duke timeout. Lute Olson again, Billy, trying to become the oldest coach to win the championship. Hall of Fame nominee announced in the past week, as was Mike Krzyzewski. And going to receive the John Wooden Legend Award in a couple of weeks.
Which has been won previously by Dean Smith and Mike Krzyzewski. Woods again with another great play defensively. Big stop for Arizona right there.
And Williams is back on the floor for Duke with the 4 fouls. Woods, what a rebound by Woods. He snagged it, had the full reach to get it.
Boy, not only 7 feet tall, but his extension on that went right over the top of the Duke players. Boy, Jason Williams dribbled that one off his chest.
Yeah, almost palmed it. And that was touched by an Arizona player. Good ball.
Not so sure about that one.
Arena's not arguing it.
I'm not so sure that ball didn't eventually touch the Duke player. Lute Olson doesn't think so, and he had a pretty good angle. Arena's so quick. We saw that in the Michigan State game, breaking out on those cross-court passes. Huge defensive stand right here.
And Woods comes up with the huge defensive play.
The numbers.
Well, to the trailer. Arenas. It's down to 3. Here we go in Minneapolis.
Lauren Woods has been the man of the hour here on both ends of the floor. Once his team got reintroduced, and that could have been a big play there.
Trying to take Williams out of the game. Trying to draw the 5th.
it. And Woods couldn't get to him, hit him with a little body after the shot.
It's the fourth on Woods.
Now you've got two key players down the stretch, one on each team, really critical for their clubs. But I'd have to say Woods is more critical for Arizona on both ends of the floor than is Jason Williams, who has not had the big night. Plenty of roll on that one. Now Lauren Woods has to be really careful if he goes down in the low post. Jefferson wants the jump shot.
Gets his wish.
He wanted that shot, you can tell it.
The only man hitting from the outside tonight for Arizona.
And what Gardner's doing is a smart thing. He's staying down low on Jason Williams, trying to stay in front of him to draw the charge.
Boozer tried to get it on him, and what a foul by Battier.
Woods really has to be careful. You'd think Wright would come into the game now to give him a little bit more power on the inside.
Luke Walton, can someone else hit a three? Duhan. Scramble, and it's Jefferson. A quick possession there for Duke with that 5-point lead.
It really is. With 4 minutes to go, 5-point lead. I'd have thought they'd have brought the ball back out. Another touch foul inside, this one on Battier. Here's the pass inside, the good seal for Boozer. Woods could have picked up his 5th one there, no call. Battier comes right back from the weak side, and without Wright in the game, nobody there to block him out.
That foul of Battier, his first, double bonus, 2 shots for Woods. Here's the CBS Sports Line stat of the game. 3-point field goals, Arizona, thanks to Jefferson's hot shooting. And otherwise, it would be atrocious.
Lauren Woods continued to really shoot at a torrent pace from the foul line.
This is the kind of game you were looking for the first 35 minutes.
Beer is like a natural food product. The fresher it is, the better it tastes. That's why Budweiser has 12 local breweries right here in the United States. So you know our beer will always be fresh.
This Bud's for you. And you and you and you. This Bud's for you.
to go. You had called it, a couple weeks ago, a strange game. But now this is kind of the action you were expecting.
Yeah, a free-flowing situation right now. I think the key is which guy fouls out first, Woods or Williams. What a tackle! Was that Battier?
It was indeed. Battier with 2 follow-up baskets here in the late going. Arenas almost turned it over. Challenging. National Defensive Player of the Year, Lauren Boozer.
Really good block out by Boozer. Lauren Woods cannot be aggressive when he goes after rebounds now with the 4 fouls on him. Lute Olson doing a wise thing here, going to come back in with Wright. He needs some more power.
Again, trying to get that 5th call against Williams.
See what Gardner's doing. Gardner is staying right underneath Williams and trying to draw the charge. Williams not used to that.
Timeout, Arizona.
We've got this e-business thing nailed. We know exactly what our customers want.
And we streamlined our supply chain so we could get it to them fast.
We're in Belgium.
Our overseas operation.
How do you do it?
Follow me.
Now don't freak out.
Please, no pictures.
You can do anything with the Black Rocket, the e-business network platform from Genuity.
Jim, here you see defense created before you have defensive position. When that contact was made, that should have been on the defensive player. But what Gardner's trying to do is getting underneath Williams on the dribble. But if you're the defensive player, you've got to be in a defensive stance, and he's not. He's crowding underneath, trying to pick up that 5th foul, so you can't blame him.
All-important arrow belongs to Duke. 2 timeouts apiece, double bonus each side. Under 3 minutes to play. Jefferson rattles it home. Back down to 3.
Dunleavy cannot handle him in there. Jefferson just too strong, too athletic.
Jefferson with 15 in the second half.
Again, Gardner, Williams. Moving those feet.
Battier, right over right.
Everybody fell asleep thinking Williams was going to try to penetrate to the inside. He really froze the defense.
Gardner. Jefferson again, not this time. And Duhan, the freshman, has it for the Blue Devils.
Really good job by the guard. Instead of running away from the ball, he came back to the rebound. Jason Williams doing a smart thing now, trying to keep the ball away from Gardner so he doesn't pick up that foul, put the ball handling in Duhan and Dunleavy's hands. Now Lauren Woods has a tough job out here because he's against a pretty good ball handler.
Using it all, 10 on the clock. Jason, 3-pointer, got it. Hasn't had it all night, but when they had to, 1:45 to go, he nails it.
You're right, Jim. Gardner tried to go behind because he didn't think Williams would take that shot.
His first field goal of the second half. Arenas inside, off Duke. Wildcats ball.
Boy, Arenas has really shown a lot of heart in this game. He is not himself tonight physically. Went in there, what a competitor. Trying to get everything he's got.
Timeout had to be used there by Gardner.
Nobody breaking to the ball. Lute Olson very disappointed.
They have only 1 remaining.
No matter where you go in the world, space is at a premium. So United now offers extra space wherever we go.
Will she feel the same way if you lose your hair?
Sure. She'll just feel it about somebody else.
Relax. Rogaine is clinically proven to help stop hair loss and regrow hair. Does she want you to use Rogaine? Better ask.
Arizona will be inbounding down 8 with 92 seconds left for the national championship. The Olsen family.
Good screening inside, trying to get something against the man-to-man. Pretty good look.
It's Battier underneath again. He has been crashing the boards in the last 5 minutes with follow-up dunks and rebounds.
Good decision by Jason Williams. Without the 4 fouls, he'd have taken that one to the basket. Now Mike Krzyzewski trying to have the clock as the 6th man for Duke. too, to make Lauren Woods be the guy to have to handle the ball. The ball handler.
Gardner almost had it. 6 on the shot clock. Woods steps out. What a spin move. And Woods comes out with it and then loses it out of bounds. And it was a change of possession to a new 35.
Terrific job by Lauren Woods to try to make that interception. But how about the move by Williams to somehow, on a reverse dribble, split the double team?
And they had a Wildcat who had already broke to the other end.
Now they're trying to double team the ball.
Gardner will send Williams to the line for 2. Mike Krzyzewski. 2 of the daughters are here, Jamie and Lindy. Mike and Mickey became grandparents for the 2nd time 1 week ago today. Their daughter Debbie with their 2nd child, named after her father, Michael Giovanni Savarino. So Krzyzewski, father of 3, 2 of the daughters here tonight.
Jim, he's going to a new plateau now. When you start talking about what Mike Krzyzewski has been able to accomplish as a coach at a very young age.
3 championships if he closes it out.
Number of
ninth Final Four.
9th Final Four win. That ties Adolph Rupp. We're talking about legendary status now. Not just, hey, this guy's an outstanding coach. In the history of the game, he's starting to approach only those that are Hall of Famers.
You still have to go back, though, to the way that Tom Butters did something that so few have ever done, the way he stayed with his man. He was the athletic director after Krzyzewski. Look at this rebound out to Battier. After some real trying times, Duke was 10-17 his 2nd season, and they lost their last game in the ACC tournament by 35. Then the next year, it got even worse. They were same kind of record, lost by 43 in their last
Jim,
game.
let me point out something else, too. When Mike Krzyzewski went to Duke University, it was the same year that Jimmy Valvano went to NC State. So that as Mike's program was going down, Tom Butters not only had the guts to stay with him because of what Dean Smith was always doing, but that 3rd year, Jim Valvano won a national championship right down the road at NC State. What guts by an athletic director to stay with a young coach.
Duhan's mother, she had an anxious moment on Saturday here after that collision. Had to take him to the locker room for just a moment. Sadly, that's not the way it works anymore.
No, it really isn't. And, you know, the other thing he has in common along those lines, the last year Bob Knight coached at Army, he didn't have such good success either. So here we have 2 guys now with what looks like 3 national championships who came basically out of the same university coaching status.
Gardner, 3.
It hasn't been there all night for Gardner.
Boozer puts it in the hands. Duhan. And Duke is on its way to a championship.
And during the period that Arizona fell behind, they lost sight of number 3, Lauren Woods, the man that had gotten them there so far.
Mike Dunleavy gave them an incredible stretch in this 2nd half. Showing off to his father in the stands. The biggest comeback in a Final Four game back from 22 down to beat Maryland. And tonight, they knocked out Arizona. That's it. Duke has the championship. And Coach K is the proud father of 3 in more ways than one.
This is his toughest team. Maybe not the most talented, but the toughest. Jimmy, not the game we expected, the way it was played. But in any case, these are 2 really outstanding basketball teams that represented college basketball oh so well.
I talked to you last night about how you couldn't imagine one of those 2 teams walking off with all the will of Duke in Battier's season. How would he not win a championship in his last game? And then the extraordinary emotional circumstances around the Arizona team this year. How would they not win in this last game? But
well, we talked about Battier, too, on Saturday when we said almost complete. He had everything other than the national championship, and now that for a guy who's been one of the great winners of all time in college basketball has it behind his name as well.
college basketball's Renaissance man, Shane Battier. A religion major who took a freshman class on the New Testament, said it sparked something inside of me. He said, I have a manic desire to please everyone. And there's another senior not to be overlooked. Huge minutes tonight, Nate James. Battier, who struggled at times with just learning how to have fun with his life. And this season, he's set out to really just enjoy himself. Quinn Snyder, a former assistant, said the oddity about Shane is when he came to college, he was an adult. We had to teach him how to be a kid again. The Krzyzewski family celebrates. The Blue Devils are the national champions. They win a twin championship in the Twin Cities.
A year ago, I'm bumming. I'm seeing hair here and hair there, so I started using Rogaine.
Rogaine is clinically proven to help stop hair loss.
Look, nothing here, nothing here. It's all here.
Rogaine, stronger than heredity.
Craig T. Nelson in Saturday's #1 show, The District, all new CBS Saturday.
Help you, gentlemen?
This is somewhat urgent. We're programmers, computer programmers. We come from a parallel universe, and we're looking for something? Software. You see, our infrastructure is decaying. It could crumble at any time. But we've detected a powerful force in this building that enables 35 platforms to work as one.
Listen, pal, I've heard it all. Nobody gets in without a pass.
But we really are programmers.
Go get a pass.
It's a different kind of world. You need a different kind of software.
Pizza Talk with Doug and Tim.
Let's go live to Tim at Roundtable. Tim?
Doug, what an event. All these people are anxiously awaiting the new Roundtable Roastadoro pizza. Let's listen in. I want a pepperoni Roastadoro. Everybody, I need a pepperoni Roastadoro.
The new pepperoni Roastadoro is here. The next great pizza from Roundtable.
Mr. Alpine. Mr. Totally Radical. I don't know why I even put up with you. Hey, here's a thought. Lessons. Look at my hand. I'm ruined. And I passed on a rodeo clown.
Life's unpredictable. At least on the job, you can count on workers' compensation insurance from State Fund to protect your employees. The rest of the time, let's just hope they've got all the protection they need.
I'm not helping with your bedpan.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed.
Before you can inspire,
We hold these truths to be self-evident
before you can touch,
that all men are created equal.
you must first connect. And the company that connects more of the world is Alcatel, a leader in communication networks. Get all the highlights on game day tonight after NCAA action.
Welcome back to the Metrodome in Minneapolis. A superb national championship game has gone the way of the Blue Devils by 10. The final 82-72 over a fighting Wildcats team from the University of Arizona. I want to remind you, coming up tonight on CBS, your late local news, followed by The Late Show with David Letterman, Dave's guests Craig Kilborn, and the latest Survivor castaway Jerry. That's coming up tonight on CBS. We also have still to come your way, of course, our final tribute to the tournament, One Shining Moment. Right now, let's take you back down to the court. Jim Nance and Billy Packer. Jim.
All right, thank you, Greg. And Coach K, my partner over there, said this is the toughest team he's ever seen at Duke. How would you rank that?
I think we're as tough as any, and being so young to show that toughness. Duhan, Jason, after he made a bad play, comes and hits the three. Mike Dunleavy hits those 3 threes in a row. And then Shane wasn't hitting his jump shot, but he comes up with 2 amazing offensive rebounds. We just did tough things, and I think we're deserving of this.
Jason, yeah, terrific job tonight. I want to say on Saturday, I said his career is almost complete. Now, Shane, is it?
It's complete.
All that's left for me is to ride off in the sunset on a white horse. But I love my guys. We fought. It's a great year. This is the perfect way to end it.
Well, you have been a tremendous example of college basketball. How about this guy over here? Where did he come from tonight? Great job.
It's about time. Finally, made my shots in the second half, and was able to give us a little bit of a boost. But it just feels great to be a national champ.
I would think that knowing all of what Arizona was going through this season made it even that much more difficult for your team to get prepared tonight, huh?
Well, when you talk talk about toughness. Come on, you know, Arizona is so tough, and what they've gone through, and then the caliber play that they had. When we started, I didn't realize how good they were until we started playing the game. And I looked at Johnny Dawkins and I said, I knew they were good, they're better. And so winning against them makes it even a better national championship.
And you know, I've got to point out this guy right here, another senior, Nate James, closing it out with a championship tonight, Nate. What's your thought?
I'm speechless. Now, all year long, we've been playing as a fist. Through adversity, through whatever, we stuck together, and this is a total team. Today, this is a great day, and I'm glad to bring it back to Durham. National championships.
Celebrating the Cameron right now. Tremendous will. The Blue Devils have won the national championship. We'll continue from Minneapolis in just a moment.